Hey everybody, it's me again. I know it's been a few months, I think. It's been a while. So it's, to me, it's Halloween time, even though it's still not yet October. But for me, Halloween season begins September 1st. So I have an update. My next surgery is scheduled. Um, Actually, the next two surgeries are scheduled. Um, so if you remember last time I talked about this, it's a three-stage surgery. So it's got to be between no, 3 to 6 weeks in between each one of them. So the first one is scheduled for December 10th. Uh, so that means I'll be recovering around Christmas time, New Year's, but that's okay. The most important thing about this is that I need to have all of these things done by March so that I can go to Reno for my bowling tournament, um, which will be 25 consecutive years. So, so as you can just about imagine, this this tournament means a lot to me. Um, a lot of hard work, determination. Yeah, so a lot of traveling. Anyway, so there's a little story to go with this one. Um, not even a month ago, this thing had been approved. Okay, by the Workman's Comp Company, it had been approved, and it hasn't even been a month. It hadn't been scheduled yet because they were trying to work out, what's the availability of the doctor, the hospital, everything all around. So the Workman's Comp Company emailed my lawyer asking if I'm intending on going through the surgery. Duh. If I wasn't going to go through with the surgery, why would I still be having these appointments? And then they threaten that if I'm not, they're going to suspend my weekly payments. That that pissed me off. I went off. Um, because there were so many things that I had requested and that my lawyer had requested from them, and it's nothing but crickets. But yet, they don't like it. But they don't care if um, they don't even acknowledge certain things that we need, like, the whole thing with my hearing aid. We've been asking for months about that. The thing with my teeth, been asking for months about that. Not one acknowledgement. Nor had they acknowledged that they are not fully paying me the 2/3 of what they are supposed to be paying me. They're actually paying me less than what I should be getting. And I proved it to them and to the lawyer. Nothing. No reimbursement to the receipts from years ago. Nothing. But yet when they want something, oh, you better get right on it. Yeah, two can play that game. Um, but I'm remembering. Trust me on that one. I am remembering everything on that. Keeping it documented. So I go to my surgeon's office today. There was no appointment, no nothing. After getting that email, I had to take what I had to them, and we were able to get it scheduled. So December 10th will be the first surgery. That is where you'll be cutting into in here and then folding it down over the nose. That's the first stage. The second stage is taking cartilage out of my rib and putting it in the nose, and to trying to make it a little more better, straighter. That's the second one. That will be January 7th. The third one has not been scheduled yet. Um, It's probably going to be contingent on how the other two go. That one will basically be sort of like a sculpin something. I don't know the full details on that one. So there's that. So before I have these surgeries, I got to go get I think it's an EEG, get a lot of blood work done. I already know that my glucose is high, so I'm working on lowering that. So, and that's not going to be easy because glucose is really difficult. But it's something that runs in the family, and it finally hit me. So, and of course, it couldn't have hit me at a worse time. Of course, it does. So anyway, everything goes on as planned until then, and once December 10th rolls around, pretty much everything stops for me, because I am going to be, in the doctor's words, I'm going to be like the Elephant Man. So I'm going to be pretty disfigured, you know, with the way that he's doing everything. So I will not be appearing on any shows, no pictures, no videos, no nothing during that time. Probably not until after I recover from surgery number 3, which, you know, it will be a long time. So, but I'm sure I will still do a video before the first surgery, for any last minute updates. So, but until then, I got to keep plugging away. Lots of things going on here. I will not hold back. It's been really stressful last few months. Just a lot of things going on, but still making it through. Still working on my stories. Right now I'm working on one called Smart Town, which is about the integration of a tiny town of 400 people to be all on one computer system and powered by AI. So that I'm kind of liking how this thing's going. So anyway, I guess I will check in with you guys next time when before the surgery. So that's a little over 2 months from now, to actually about 2.5 months. So plenty to get done. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.